Hey guys, it's Rod. I've got an interesting pro tips for you today. So I've run a lot of people through the Canadian Firearm Safety course, and every once in a while, it doesn't happen too often to me, but every once in a while, I'll have someone come in for non-restricted only. And most of the time, of course, it's someone that just wants to go hunting. For some reason, it doesn't happen very often in my class. Maybe it happens elsewhere. But typically when people come in, I will always have a chat with them about why they would get a restricted firearms license when all they want to do, at least at the current time, is hunt. So there's really two basic reasons. Number one is it's really not a lot of effort to get that extra license. It's one extra day and maybe $100 to $150 more money at the time that you're taking the firearm safety course. And it's easier to take those courses consecutively, right? You do the non-restricted on the Saturday and you just stay for that extra day on the Sunday and get it restricted. And what that does is it gives you the opportunity, even if you don't want a handgun or an AR-15 right now, maybe you do 4 years from now, or 2 years from now, or 20 years from now. Well, you don't have to go through the whole process again. Go find an instructor, pay again, sit through the class, send all that paperwork, pay the fee again, which is only for one component of the PAL, it's $60. But if you do both licenses, it's $80. So even, I know we're only talking about a few dollars either way, but again, it just makes sense there. And the other reason primarily is if there's a change in the law. So let's say the government says, okay, you know what? No more restricted firearms licenses. You already have one. And the more people that have restricted firearms licenses, right now in Canada there's around 500,000 people that have a restricted PAL. At least you'll be one of those people. And the government, a lot of times when it comes to firearms, they're big fans of grandfathering. So they're going to say, we're not taking anything away from anybody. Everybody that has a restricted PAL gets to keep it, but no more new ones. At least you're there and you got under the wire and you get to hold on to that stuff. And even if you had a restricted firearm, whether it's an AR-15 or a handgun, you'll probably be able to keep those firearms. I mean, things can change, obviously, right? They've changed in other countries where they've done buybacks and whatnot. But in the past in Canada, if you had that type of firearm or you had that license, you were able to keep it when all the new people in later couldn't. So is it worth it to get a restricted firearms license, even if you're thinking, well, I just want to go hunting? In my opinion, absolutely, because all you're exposed to is a few extra dollars for the processing fee, an extra day of your time, and an extra class fee of somewhere, I guess it depends where you take the course, because the prices are different throughout the country, anywhere from $80 to $150. I'm going to leave it up to you to decide, but at least you now have the information. So that's going to be it for this episode of Pro Tips. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.